Just kidding. Anyway, so hey guys, I'm Arthur Wu, and today I'm just going to be sort of comparing these two machetes from Cold Steel. This is the Chinese warsword machete and the tactical katana machete, and I'm going to be slicing through bottles. So hold on to your butts and enjoy. Oh yeah, and I'm going to pretty much just at the end of that, I'm going to do a little swinging around, just being an idiot in front of my yard, and just so you can see how they handle. This one's significantly heavier and this one's kind of light. So yeah, enjoy. There we go. Yeah. Actual katana, sort of, with semi-thick spine, etc. So we'll see how it does here. Look at this. The top of that thing. So these are the, the tactical katana machete and the Chinese warsword machete there. This is just a katana that I got from a Chinese sword seller from AliExpress. It's pretty cool, it's pretty nice. I think swords aren't allowed to be really sharpened in China, so they make the edge geometry really good. And yeah, so, alright, let me put this down over here for a second. Alright, so, we've got the tactical katana machete, the Chinese warsword machete, or as they're calling on the coldsteel website now, the Chinese sword machete. So, here's them side-by-side comparisons. As you can see, this one was a lot more massive, and by massive I mean heavier. They're the same length, at least it should be, 24 inches, 24-inch blades I should say. And yeah, so, differences. This one's point of balance about 6 inches out. You can see right here. This one, about 4 inches out. You can see right here. Or maybe even 3 inches, yeah, 4 inches. We'll just call it that. So, this one is decent from a video I made a long time ago, chopping through wood. This one's decent, it's pretty much an axe. This one is very light and does not have a good time chopping through hard objects. So, yeah, so pretty much these are, classified as machetes, though it's just, they're pretty much as good as a lot of swords, They're just not as thick, which may be a plus, may be a minus for whoever is looking at these. These are thin. This is, let me get that right. There you go. See how thin that is? Very thin. Because they're machetes. But they are amazing at cutting. Although, not quite as good as a two-handed katana, of course, And surprisingly, this katana is heavier than the katana machete, of course. So let's take a look at the comparison. This one actually has quite a thick spine. But it feels lighter than this one. So if you put this side by side, I'm not sure if this would be a better cutter through wood than this, but I wouldn't want to try to cut through this $100 the wood with this actually pretty nicely made $100 sword, full tang sword. I got this actually from a Chinese quote-unquote manufacturer, I should say swordsman, because they gave me a whole certificate that I don't even know where I put. But yeah, so quite different from swords, just because of how thin they are. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this one's made of actually 1070 carbon steel, and these are 1055. And why that's significant is because these are significantly easier to sharpen than something of 1070. And just the way that, just kind of like they're sharpened, it's they come irresponsibly sharpened, I should say. They are not, the burrs aren't lined up correctly, It's you have to do your own sharpening, to make it so that the edge isn't just sticking out all over the place. So let me explain that for a second. So, when you sharpen a sword, you got like that edge, right? And so, a lot of times, those there's microscopic points along the blade. They're kind of going like this and stuff, and like this, etc. And that's when you feel it with your finger, it feels kind of dull and it's kind of maybe sharp in other places. And that's just because they're not completely aligned. So when you sharpen something, you move it along that stone or whatever, you're literally aligning the burrs so they all face one direction. Okay? And so So pretty much the way the cold steel machetes are sharpened is kind of weird. They come with the burrs all over the place. So if you really want yours to be really, really sharp and not just kind of feeling strangely sharp on your finger, you want to be able to, you know, sharpen it yourself. And so there's many different sharpeners on the market. You can always go with the traditional Japanese stone sharpening way. But yeah, anyway, this was the katana machete and the Chinese warsword machete. And I hope you guys have a good day. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. And yeah, have a good rest of your day.